Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness, Mage venue. We start the scene with Lena, who is going to just walk from the garden into the chantry and basically run or try and find at least Jack, because he presumes he knows where the computer is that they kind of stole. So, trying to find Jack.
Yeah, Jack will be out in the garden by the pond.
Oh, easy. Then she doesn't need to walk into the chantry. Hey, Jack!
Hey, what's up?
Bright smile. You know something's wrong. She never smiles this brightly. So, I was just kind of wondering, where did we leave that computer?
I think it's under the coffee table in the meeting room.
Okay, cool.
You want to go and poke it?
Um, Now that you mention it, maybe, yeah, totally, absolutely. That thing's been gathering dust for way too long now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of agree. Anything I can do to help?
Well, I didn't really think. Maybe you just, I don't know. I was just thinking about logging in and starting to play the game. See
Okay.
how that would what that would do. But maybe handy to have someone on the other side.
Okay. I'll.
I don't know, just in case I turn into a mindless spirit killing thing.
Okay.
I don't
So
want
you want me
that.
on the other side in case you're a mindless spirit killing thing, not on this side in case you turn into like a neo-Nazi like that guy did.
I have a mind shield.
That's probably a good sign. Or probably a good thing.
Mhm. But yeah, that too. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn into like a. Hmm.
Do you want to talk about how the feminists are coming to get you?
No. But you know what? How about we just set up? Maybe someone else will walk in.
Yeah. So
Conveniently.
conveniently, you guys have gotten the meeting room copy, gotten off the because it wasn't a laptop here. This is like an actual like desktop computer. You guys set it up in like living room slash coffee area, whatever, first floor, and Sylv can happily come after having done some negotiations.
Well, having dinner with family member. Jesus. You act as if this is just political.
Mm.
So, yeah, no, she kind of, you hear the door open as she kind of wanders in. There's like a sort of a bit of a clunking sound as as if perhaps shoes were getting kicked off. And a couple seconds later, she walks in wearing her work clothes, which means nicer, but she's barefoot and carrying her shoes.
I think you can see like Lena and Jack kind of setting up the computer thing, just placing monitor on the table and everything, connecting wires.
Yeah.
She'll just pause in the doorway and stand there and watch, see how long it takes for them to actually look up.
Jack he'll do the thing where you try and put a USB cable in like 4 times because each time somehow it's the wrong way round.
Yeah.
In
Been
defiance
there.
of
Oh my God.
all logic.
Yeah.
It does not make sense
It
at all. I
keeps
hate
happening too. You put it in right way. It's not like you're doing the weird angle, but somehow it doesn't fit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
that. And then you have to, when you finally try it 4 times later, it will go in the way you tried the first time.
Exactly.
Yes. So yeah, she's totally she's just watching.
Oh, so after that, stand up side, look up. Oh, hey,
Hi.
and he'll go over to Sylv and just give her a light friendly kiss.
Yeah. And she'll just be like, that looked extremely difficult.
Don't do computers at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a USB. I'm just kidding.
Oh, hi, Sylv. And Lena will
Hey.
just keep working on.
Poke her head out from under the desk.
Yeah, that.
She'll just kind of she'll look at both of them and just be like, "So my meeting went pretty well."
Awesome.
Yes. She said that I was a much better cook than my cousin, and she said pretty much all my cousins is what I got, but she wouldn't tell me which one.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a nice compliment.
You are a good cook. But so you think the Benedetti are going to join the chorus?
Probably eventually. There are things to discuss.
Fair enough. Progress is progress.
Indeed, she seems okay with the idea. So it's just a case of it's going to be a little political, even though it's family too.
Oh,
Yeah, because well, obviously I'm not exactly the oldest or most respected, venerable part of the family, so I'm gonna have to talk to people. But I got an assistant, so you guys, Anthony will be over sometime soon.
fancy.
Yeah, apparently I'm responsible now.
Cool.
Isn't it though?
Let's see if that guy can drink. Lena will crawl from under the desk. I think I'm ready.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he can drink. I mean,
Nice.
he's Italian
love
like me.
I love how that's a concern. Like, these people in this shop can't drink. That's canon now. All of the characters can't take alcohol
That's
at all.
Not so. I just bought that off of Sylph. Thank you.
Yeah, completely. And Jack's drunk regularly. Well,
Yeah,
Jack's
the
more
two
like,
drunk
you know,
regularly. He drinks.
seriously, the
Like,
two of them
you're
have a glass
drinking-
of wine almost every night.
Okay,
I think.
you drinking lake water from Prospect Park does not count.
No, he drinks beer a lot.
No, I mean they're drinking responsibly. You know,
Yes.
Lena obviously is hinting to not responsibly drinking.
Probably.
That's fair.
Beer doesn't count as drinking, anyways. Okay. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so you guys put up a computer. It looks, it goes normal. Thankfully, there's no password, so that's something.
Yay!
From America.
Turning it
Remember, that's how we
on.
got it. So it has lots of tabs. Like the bottom tab though is Shadow City, like which is the game that this is all about.
Mhm.
So you can press it, boots up.
She's not gonna immediately press it. Of course, she's just gonna look at Jack and says, I guess I'm ready. Do you want to go there first? Like, do your thing?
Sure. So just to explain, Sylv,
Yeah.
Lena's going to experiment with the game. I'm going to go over to the other side and make sure she's safe there. If you're okay with just being here, I'll be able to talk across the gauntlet. So I'll be able to
Okay.
hear what's going on this side as well and see what you're doing.
Okay. Well, can I have like 5 minutes to change so that at least I'm not wearing my skirt?
That's fair enough.
You can just take it off.
I could. Are you trying to get
Sure,
a show?
Jack wouldn't mind.
That is not your business. And she turns and walks away.
Alina's just grinning.
I did not hear that exchange. What was I overheard? Not your business. What did Lena ask? I need to know now.
Lena asked Sylv to just take her skirt off.
Yes, she did.
Sylph asked if she could have time to change. Alina was just, "Oh, you can just take your skirt off here. That's no problem. I'm sure Jack doesn't mind."
And Sylph was just like, and that is none of your business. And she just walks away.
Oh, the Lena Sylph ship might be the next one if Jack somehow dies. That's all I'm saying.
We'll have
Anyway.
to see how that goes.
Yeah, Jack is
Yeah.
going to go outside and go to the pond in order to step sideways.
With all the blushing in the world, I suspect. But okay, you roll for that, Jackie boy.
Mm-hmm. That is 2 successes.
Yep. This is a chantry. This is your chantry. You're doing it in a way that's natural to you. Yeah. And it's gonna wave to you, by the way, as you pass the
Jenny.
water.
As he waits, goes up to Jenny. He's like, Jenny, I've got some good news for you. We think we found some people who might be able to turn you back. Maybe.
Awesome. It's great. I've been laying in this fucking pond forever. I mean, thanks, but I mean, and tentacles. Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But yeah, then Jack will step across.
yeah, you are, city stag is walking around and all sorts of stuff. You can see the single birds.
Mhm.
Okay, that is good. You can start the game.
Splendid.
And so he's also just going to just on the umbral side, he's just going to light some twigs around the room, just to thin the gauntlet so he can see and hear across through it.
Yeah.
Mechanically, what I'm trying to do is literally just be able to perceive across the gauntlet.
Yeah, I realize.
2 successes.
Excellent. That should help. Yeah. So that leaves you with that. Anyway, so when Lena boots up the game, right? It's like loading. You have to create an account or log in with an existing one.
We don't have the data of the guy, right? We don't have his username and password.
No, if you try to log in, it
Then-
doesn't. He doesn't. He's not done the remember me thing.
Okay. Then yeah, she will create a new username, Arrow51,
Arrow 51.
which is a
Why
nice
Arrow
reference to
50?
Area 51.
Yeah.
Because that just popped in my head. And yeah, she's gonna create an account for herself.
Cool.
She has her headset, the headset on and everything,
Yeah. So yeah, you put in your username, your email, make a password, all of that stuff. Classically, you don't have to put in a lot of person details, mind you, which is nice.
Hmm.
So make the account, and with that you log in. The screen changes, and you can see that it's like character creation. Like you're like a person floating in like a digital void, and the pop-ups come. While character creation, you can listen to a variety of YouTube shows. For example, the Rubin Report, and it starts playing. So that's a
What
thing.
report? I don't even know.
No,
I don't even know what that is.
No, but that's a thing. And well, you get all
Is
the
it like
customizable
music
things.
or is it like talking? Because if it's
Like a
talking, she's just
podcast.
gonna
It's a
skip.
podcast thing. It's a podcast thing.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, it's like talking about how the left has lost its mind and all sorts of random things, and the Stefan Molyneux is on the
Skip.
show. It's great.
I think even Sylva's bored.
Skip.
She wouldn't be
Skip.
into that.
Yeah, when you skip it goes to another video though, but you can't turn the sound off, mind you. So that's great. Yeah.
She's inclined to take off the headset, but on the other hand, they are doing this to see what's gonna happen, so she will keep the headset on.
Yep.
She's just gonna keep it in the background as she's creating a character.
Yeah, definitely. So you make your character. How much detail do you go into, by the way? Just for my own amusement.
She's probably going to go into a lot of detail. Like character creation is nice; it's fun,
right,
But she will make it look different from herself.
Is it like The Sims where it has a boob size choice thingy?
It doesn't have that level of detail, no.
I was gonna say Sims actually literally has that. You can make them bigger, smaller, whatever. It cracks me up.
Actually, she does need something to make sure that Jack recognizes. Fuck it, she'll create it like the way that she looks, or at least as much as to how she normally looks, because after all, Jack will have to recognize her as a player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
So,
the thing
yeah.
is, that, so when you make your character, you're not appearing in front, or you seem to be in sort of like a training room, and the text comes like, "This is how you pick your class," and there's like warrior, wizard, summoner, gadgeteer, new class, might have bugs. So there's like an equipment stand you pick from, and there's also like things like archer and so on. Innkeeper for some reason.
Innkeeper. Okay, yeah, no. Is there like a roguish? Else you would probably go with the archer because that sounds most like kind of
Yep.
rogue
Yep.
thing.
There's also
Yeah.
a more traditional. It is literally called like backstabber is another class, but yeah, you can take the either archer or
Wow.
backstabber. Yeah.
Archer.
Yeah,
Archer.
take archer, cool. So then you go to like training montage and everything. You have to do like shoot some enemies, learn to move
Mm-hmm.
mechanics, how the chat works, similar. This is where I want the two of you who are in with the computer to roll perception awareness, difficulty 8.
Mm-hmm.
As it's like when you're like as you're doing this, the goal is clearly like you're moving through this corridor towards a doorway that leads into the Shadow City. It's like the setup.
But this
Mhm.
is just Lena or for everyone.
The
Well,
two
you
of
can
us that
see
are
it
by
through,
the
but yeah.
computer.
Yeah, but both of you who are in real space,
Yeah.
but you can see what she's doing. Jack, and
Does
Cole.
the -2 on perception count
No.
for me as I have a
No.
consensus? No, I figured.
No.
Okay. Uh-huh. That only gives me 4 dice.
Welcome to my world. I got 4.
Well, it's
got
4 dice and 4
0.
successes.
4 successes and 4 dice.
No, 2
Yeah.
successes because it's diff 8, right?
Tip 8.
Oh well, then I get in 2. Yeah.
As for you with 0, you don't notice anything. You're really engrossed
Oh,
in the
no.
game. The gameplay is actually really
Yeah, that's
dynamic and
fun.
shit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. It's a fun game. As for Sylv, you're noticing something. There seems to be like it's almost like a connection between Nina and the game, and something is like going into it. And question I have is like,
Something of Lena going into it.
yeah, Lena going into it. So, Lena, when you get to the doorway, do you step through or
Yeah.
And
So,
this is
sorry. Go ahead.
sorry, and this is where I will notify you that you have lost 4 willpower points. Yay!
How? Permanent or temporary?
Temporary.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
if it's
Good.
perm, that's brutal.
Right? Okay.
I've self noticed that she's going to want to. Basically, she wants to be able to see what's happening there better.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to attempt since we know this involves spirits, so like some combination of spirit 1, prime 1, to see what she can see, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure. Roll.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you step into it, you appear like on the road outside of Chantry. Jack, now I want you to roll me perception awareness.
After a couple minutes, however long it takes to make the second roll, I got 3 successes.
Yeah, the 2 rolls you can do easily.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Now, you just notice that like the things that drawing like it's like there's something like some of her essence, as it were, of her mind or who she is drawn in to make some kind of strange construct in there, and you can sense that there's spirit magic going in, but it's mixed in with something similar to correspondence, but not quite. It's not right. Whatever, like making something in the process of stepping through all of this and stepping into the door. So, and when in the meantime you see like you're on the streets outside, like the umbral streets outside of the Chantry. You've been there long enough. You have the bow and everything, and the inventory, and like the mini map is on there. Jack, did you roll? Yeah, you got. You failed. Well, I didn't say the difficulty yet. I didn't say difficulty. Yeah. You're just too distracted, so you don't notice anything. But you see that her avatar is out, like her game avatar is now out in the street.
Okay.
So it's going to kind of.
Does Lena see Jack?
Well, no, he's in the house, but
Yeah.
he sees through the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I was going, I was just going to say that Syl's going to kind of lean forward and sort of touch her arm, and just be like, "Be careful. It just took something from you, and I don't know what." It's definitely magic.
Can I still even hear that? Because we thought that they like.
No, you hear.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
You hear the game sounds too. Like your mind is not transported to
Okay.
anything. You're still playing,
Okay,
but you can hear.
no, okay,
but
good.
you hear everything going out on the game. and so on.
It's weird, but I don't feel anything weird. But okay, cool.
So, in fact, if Sylv can perceive Jack as well in the spirit world now, she's got a
Yeah.
spirit light out. Jack will just be like, Lena's outside the avatar. I'll follow her.
Yeah. So when
Be careful.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Lena's gonna look for any kind of active quests or things that she needs to do.
yeah,
She's not planning to harm any spirits,
the
mind
first
you.
quest
Like
is
that is definitely a
slay.
thing. God damn it!
Yeah, the first quest is slay 3 spirits, retrieve their EP. Or yeah.
She kind of doesn't want to do that.
But I mean, Jack, you see, well, Jack, since you're probably standing in the street a bit, like Jack is gonna run over or walk over, and you can see him, and he looks like Jack does, but over him you can see like there's like not like quite like a health bar, but you see there's like some weird symbols floating over him. That you saw in the tutorial mean neutral. That means he's not an enemy nor an ally.
Okay.
Do I see him on the screen too?
Yeah.
Or what? Okay. Weird. Okay.
That's sort of funny. You're like a neutral party in this. I think the game doesn't really know how to define you. I don't know.
So if I'm neutral, let's make the spirits enemies. Probably. One sec. Mackie.
Probably.
Well, Mackie is currently in a physical form, so it might be a bit different. But yes, Mackie is going to roll over. Mackie is going to be red. Like he's going to have red text over him. Asphalt monster.
Yeah.
Well then.
Okay, he definitely looks like, yes, he is like a red tag. He's labeled as asphalt monster.
Okay.
So my first quest is to slay 3 spirits. I kind of don't want to do it. You think I can cheat?
How are you at hacking?
I mean, I know my way around computers a little bit.
I mean, surely, the way to cheat will be to find corrupt spirits and destroy them.
Ooh, that might actually be a good thing. Yeah. Let's see if I can find those.
Definitely. So this is going to be weird, but okay. So you guys wander through the spirit world to try and look for corrupted spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
At this point, Jack is going to first before we go. In fact, can Sylv hear Jack through the computer?
Well, if Lena takes off the headset, yeah.
She has her headset on because I presume there wouldn't be like boxes with the computer, but yeah.
Yeah, like when he talks, like his words will come in both as like text bubbles and like TeamSpeak kind of voice chat thing at the same time.
Awesome.
I mean, now I kind of want to play this game. As I get sucked in real life.
We're going to hunt things. Let me just go and grab, axe and I'll start flying around, see what I can see.
Sure. Actually, can Lena try and activate spirit sight?
I mean, you can, but I mean, you can't activate it through her.
No, it's not through the avatar, right?
Yeah, I don't think it would believe you could.
No. I mean, she knows she's in the Umbra. That like the avatar is literally in the Umbra. She knows that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair. In that case, yeah, she's just gonna try and
yeah.
walk
By the way,
around.
So you have like normal attack, like the standard attack, and you that you can aim like it's like action game. It's not like WoW, but it's like more like you control the character like in an action game. You also have two abilities. piercing shot and scatter shot that shoots like 4 hours out. Like,
Mhm.
Cool. Jack is going to go and he's going to activate his flying road.
Yeah.
Let me just remember what the dice roll is. So first of all,
Actually, as Lena's playing, would she be able to basically sort of hack the game, find like cheat codes and things like that?
what level of computers do you have?
I have one in computers, one in technology, one in security.
No.
Too bad.
Hacking a big MMO game requires more than computers one.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Like,
better equipment than you presently have available.
So I have total 5 successes on flying around. So Jack is flying.
It's like you could see him flying actually because the perspective moves like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna too much. Eventually, you guys will find what looks to be some kind of like cannibal dog spirit thing. Or no, sorry, not that. That was not my idea. Sorry. You see a car that's currently eating what looks like a deer. Like it's hit the deer and like the car is like eating it.
Okay. Lena will, try and aim the bow for like one of those piercing shots. Because why the fuck not?
Does it look like a corrupt car spirit?
It looks like, I mean, it's literally a car spirit that hit a deer and is now eating it with like teeth.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's clearly like the spirit of like a murder car.
Okay.
So, do you want me to even roll something for this?
Well, do you have the game playing skill?
I didn't even know that was a skill, so no.
Yeah.
That means you use your computers.
Hey, I've got lip reading as a skill. Sometimes you just got to be creative.
So computers and what? Dex or intelligence or wits? Maybe
wits.
Wits. Okay, cool.
With computers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you do that.
1-8. I hit it.
Yeah, 1-8 you hit it. Okay, that means roll me 6 dice of damage.
2.
Yeah, 2. This is not a particularly strong spirit, so I'm gonna roll this willpower. So suddenly, Jack, you can see like Lena shooting it with its bow, like the arrow like starts spinning in air, and like it hits the spirit, and then like burrows itself in, and the car like. By the way, why are you guys doing this quest?
See what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
we need to know more about this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So yeah.
Because we can, Carl.
Yeah.
Do we need any more reason?
No.
This is
Okay. For the loots.
Totally
for the loot.
The car's now gonna try to drive into it.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're in a low level area. It'll be fine.
I hope so.
If Luna gets into trouble, Jack will get involved.
Yeah. So the car's gonna start. It's gonna start driving toward. Like it's gonna like towards her. Like it's like clearly preparing to crash into her. You could try and dodge if you will.
Okay. Can I also try like how? Like, can I see its health bar? How
you see
low
its health
is
bar.
it?
Its health bar has taken like a decent chunk of it. Like it's 10%, 20. This is a really weak spirit.
Okay.
You're.
I'm gonna try that scatter shot because that feels like that might actually divert him, as well as do him damage.
Yeah. So you do a scatter shot. That means you have to like aim an arrow at the ground and like you Hanzo it, to use a Overwatch term. Like several arrows like hits the thing. Yeah. Roll with computers again. You can see like the cooldown bar on both skills is like.
2 successes again.
Yeah. Roll me 5 dice of damage.
Again, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Damn
Yes,
it.
let's see.
Hoping for a little bit more, but
Yeah, it takes it. Unfortunately, like the car seems to be made of sterner stuff. It's not going to try and crash into your character because you didn't decide
That's
to
fair.
dodge. So see,
Yeah.
it hits. It doesn't. The car like tries to like. Unfortunately, it's not that competent. So you basically just move your character to the side, and the car like whooshes past. It's like spinning around to come for the next one. You can do a standard shooting attack. So just
Can
roll
Yeah,
with.
will do.
You
Jackal
can.
try and attack it?
Yeah, you can.
Don't
Okay.
kill it because I won't get the energy from it.
Jackal stay in the air and try and do the ranged attack one.
Yep.
Do so lower the difficulty first. That is 1.
Yep. 1 with 1 extra for forces.
So that is a total of 3.
Neat.
Okay.
So yeah, that is. Then just roll to hit. Very much hit. So
Wow.
that is, yeah, 6 levels of lethal boost.
So one of it. The car suddenly is hit, and it's clearly on its like last leg now. On its last wheel, as it were. So you can just roll to shoot it again.
Okay, I'm gonna do something else first. I'm gonna activate my time road perfect moment to lower difficulty to shoot,
Okay.
so that I know
How
exactly
do you
when to
do?
shoot.
Okay. 1 success. I think.
Yeah.
Like, you have to decide how you do that, by the way.
Oh fuck. She's just gonna whisper a quick prayer to rats. Like she doesn't have a lot of time. It's just like,
It-
mhm.
Isn't an arete roll always an action? Because you can't do multiple of them in a turn under any circumstances as well.
No, this one
That,
isn't.
this road is literally for like you do it before an action.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like also how you can do a road to help with skill roll. It's weird. I have to look at the exact rules for it, but anyway, it's not a big point right now.
It's on page 109 of how do you do that. So
Yeah.
you want to read
Yep.
it up. It's there.
Yeah.
So that lowers the difficulty by 1. That gives me still only 1 success to hit. It's
Yeah.
a normal
Roll me
shot,
three,
so I take it. It's
3 dice.
okay. That's 3 successes.
You shoot it with the arrow. The car bleeds out like oil onto the ground, and then all of it like you can see like energy like pouring into you, and you see like the spirit is like consumed into your. I'm sorry, yeah, you can see it in real time.
Mhm.
The entire energy of what the spirit is, not just the current essence it currently is, but what at the core of it, what like keeps the fabric of the spirit intact, is literally sucked into her. And you can see, and on, sorry, congratulations, you killed 1 monster. Yeah, so that's really it. Like 9 out of 10 EP uploaded to the server. 1 are given to you for personal use.
Then
have, like-
on to the next one.
Yeah.
I think we
Do
have
we-
what we.
Yeah, do we really need to keep doing this?
Yeah, I think we've found out what happened. Like that, some EP goes to you, some goes to the server.
90% of it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I just feel like if we keep doing it, we're going to keep helping it.
Yeah.
Then I'll sign off.
Cool. I mean, it was a fun game to play, gameplay wise.
Yeah, but she knows that this is happening like for real, so that kind of
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's kind of the dark thing here is that the gameplay is actually really good. But yeah, So we can do a Batman thing where you all confer back in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Which. Yeah. By the way, when Jack, when you see her leave, like when she logs out, like her thing seems to like be sort of disappearing into the air. It's very weird, like numbers, and then it's not like the numbers like spread. It's like they fade away.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, Lena will
Yeah.
log off, and you know,
And now you feel
uh,
extremely tired.
okay, wow,
Yeah, because you lost 4 willpower
she,
points.
yeah, she kind of blinks. Just, okay, that's what's weirdly intense.
Considering that it literally took part of you, of something of yours. I don't know what.
Huh.
I have no idea what it was. There was something.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's yeah. You couldn't see where it went, right? You couldn't follow that part of me.
Um, yeah, it went. She points to the computer because I don't think there is any more specific than that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, you. How do you feel?
Computer must transfer it. Yeah, tired. Shit. But the computer must transfer it to somewhere, right?
Right along with whatever
Couldn't
energy you
follow it
got from
now.
killing that spirit.
Oh, that is some. Yeah, I can't do that now. I think maybe I could. Maybe if I were to uh mark spirits, and part of the essence would flow to me, but part of the essence would flow somewhere else. You think I would be able to track it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, I wasn't on the other side. Maybe I could have seen better if I was on the other side.
I'm assuming Jack didn't see anything helpful.
No, I mean you saw the energy be sucked into her and saw her logging it, but you didn't see anything specific. No.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, didn't see anything specific. It just some of it just was sucked into you, and some of it just vanished.
But I would first need to try and track. I would need to find a spirit, then mark it, then log into the game, then try and shoot it. I was hoping this would be
But
more helpful.
even then,
I don't know.
marking it will if the energy is processed, will the mark stay? That's a relevant
Mm.
point.
Well, that's a question. Yeah, that also depends on when it's processed, of course. Like if it's processed at the point of arrival, she should still be able to follow to the point of arrival. But yeah, it's a thing. We could try it. Not now. Um,
Yeah.
so I I got a part of that spirit. Is that inside me now?
I'm assuming it's in
Game,
the game, yeah, because
probably.
it's
Just
not
in my
actually
avatar, right?
you. Yeah,
Okay, good. Why would it want my energy as well as the spirit energy?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's just trying to weaken you
Yeah,
so
Hmm,
that you'll be more susceptible, like the crap that guy was susceptible to.
true. So, actually thinking that we met that what was that bitch's name again? The one that was like, yeah, we need conflict and blah blah blah.
Baker?
the Peacebreaker.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, because what that guy was saying was pretty much, it was upsetting. It was meant to be upsetting, right? So would she have something to do with that? Trying to, get people to be so
Racist?
drained that they are easily influential by her to try and upset, like, you know,
Try and make them right
others.
or whatever. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it's possible that
I mean,
she's involved in
it's possible, but at the same time, doesn't doesn't Peacebreaker just kind of remind you as this chaos factor more than anything else?
that.
I
Yeah.
mean,
She feels like a wild card.
Maybe you could summon and ask her.
Maybe we won't.
Maybe Jack's not about to summon void entity
Why not?
because he doesn't have spirit law to like rack it, torment it, and change its nature. That's why. You asked for an answer and you got it.
Well, I mean, you could have asked. I mean, if you want information, maybe she knows shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's not inclined to ask her nicely. Maybe he's just a bad person.
I'm sure that's it.
I mean, you have her phone number.
Yes.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Jack, so that Carl wants us to just.
No. I was making a joke. Like,
Yeah.
what's your point? So what if we have the number?
Yeah.
I mean, only good things could happen
Yeah.
for me.
I think if we can find out where everything's going, then we could maybe, try and find out what's going on with the. I think we need to find the central core. Okay, I'm not a computer guy, but correct me if I'm wrong. The information is not stored on this computer; it's stored on a server somewhere, right? That's
Yeah,
how.
that's what
Yeah.
I think we need
Yeah.
to find is the server.
So
Exactly.
so if we can trace that spirit, maybe at some point, not now, if we can either trace your mental energy back to the server,
I could
or
try that now if you have a coffee.
Or, I mean,
I haven't made coffee because I just got home, but I could certainly make some. It's not hard.
I mean, Jack just got to know someone who's a computer whiz. Maybe they could also be of help in the future with this.
yeah, in fact, I'll be like, wait, I know a computer guy. He might be able to help us. Give me a few days. It's the new kid, the kid who got caught up in the whole thing. I'll send him a message.
Got caught up in what thing?
OC, like genuinely, I thought I told you this. OC.
I don't think you did. Oh, so you told me. Yes, in character, I don't think so.
I thought I talked about it in the scene. Okay, sorry.
Maybe I'm wrong. I just didn't
Yeah.
think so.
Just
I mean, it would be a lot of drama if you hadn't told her, and I could listen to it and laugh about it.
yeah, but
Yeah, no, she never. No, I don't think you ever did. I don't think you did actually.
okay.
Yeah.
So the other day, I was just getting a burrito, and a bunch of guys came into the restaurant, weird-looking, kind of gangstery kind of dudes. But when they opened their mouths, they were just hollow inside. Told me to come with them, path of least resistance. Get into this van. Fine. There was this woman there. She had this magical necklace, confirmed that I was a mage. And there was someone else in the burrito bar they asked to come in as well. This kid. He's like
Okay.
6'4", but just a kid. Necklace glowed for him too, confirmed that we were mages. The long story short, it was a message from the associated supernaturals of the city. They want to meet me. They're concerned that, they found out about what happened with the in the mall, and yeah, they thought they only got a picture of me. They didn't get one of you, so they thought this kid was my other accomplice.
I will remind you that they mentioned that's what the description fit the description you got on the text we got.
Yeah, so they got them. These people. She said that she was like basically the racketeer for the minor supernaturals of the city. More or less. So running some kind of protection racket for them, but I guess this is the plus side of working under a protection racket. Anyway, I said to go meet the other supernaturals of the city, and this kid had no idea he was a mage. So swapped numbers, had a bit of a chat. He seemed like a good kid, but totally out of his depth and doesn't really know what's going on. Doesn't really believe anything. So
That's confusing. He doesn't really believe in anything, but he's a mage? That's kind of the point. Like, we all believe in something.
he believes in computers.
Okay, well, that answers that question.
Anyway, I'll see if he might be able to help us track this stuff down. If he can do computer magic, I guess.
Okay. So he doesn't know about this place yet?
He knows in general. He doesn't know specifically. I didn't bring him back here. No one else was around.
Right.
Yeah, he knows that that I live with some other mages in a magical house.
Wow, I feel like this is Hogwarts, guys. This is freaking Hogwarts.
Yeah, completely. This is Hogwarts. But then,
okay, all right.
if we can get that, then he might be able to figure out where the computer's connected to, trace the connections, and then we can see what's happening and maybe go after the actual server center or something. That might have some more answers.
Okay, so back to the other thing. So you have to talk to some people about what happened.
Yeah, go and see the United Minor Supernaturals of the city.
Then you're gonna kill them or something.
I am not going to go and kill them. Unless they're all like vampires and corrupt things, at which point it might not go as well. But
Well, I mean, actually, Nils just mentioned to me that he'd heard about what happened. He doesn't know it was me, though.
yeah.
Are you just like talking around Lena, and Lena's like, what are they talking about?
Lena knows what happened.
She does.
Yeah.
I don't believe she knew that Sylph was the one killing him, though.
Yeah, I don't think she knew who pulled the trigger, but she knew the two of them.
Yeah.
Well, I only did the last hit. Let's be real.
Yeah. Like, I say, we'll go speak to them. I mean, if they feel they have to team up with things like with corrupt beings, then to be honest, they're putting themselves in danger as much as anything else. Hopefully, if we can get them, the ones that aren't corrupted, maybe try and look after them as much as we can, get part of a wider network. That seems to be a good idea to me. But
You're not going by yourself, just for the record. That's not okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right. So
do this?
Let me try and get hold of this guy. I say I don't know if he'll respond, but if he's a computer wizard, like literally, this might be his kind of. He might be able to help us out here.
I kind of meant a conversation thing, but this is fine as well.
yeah, to be fair, that whole conversation went two different directions.
Sorry. The meeting the supernaturals. I don't know, next week or so. I didn't give them a solid date.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you have the contact thing, and you know where they hang out. So they usually hang out on like church stages and shit. So you just have to show up. Yeah. I think with that, there seems to be a lull in the conversation. Do we want to end the scene there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank players watching and people and me and all the things. Whoop whoop.
I need to press the button. Button.
That does seem like a thing.
Yeah.
Button.
Button.